Another draft analysis of Ace. We're moving into game 2 of Secret versus Newbee. Okay, game 1, I said that Newbee had a better draft. I still feel that they have a very comfortable draft, but their playstyle was so one-dimensional that Secret figured them out and they just played around it so well. I think KP only managed to get off Ravage one time that whole game, and they didn't even win them the team fight. Newbee would just doesn't seem like they're playing as a team right now. They're drafting very heavy team fight heroes and playstyle, but they're not playing together as a team. I'm not sure if teams are figuring them out and playing very well against them, or it's just them not executing to their full potential. Regardless, if they don't change something, they're just probably going to lose this whole series and be eliminated from StarLadder. That being said, Secret did play very well. Their Weaver, as I mentioned, is able to go to the back lines to create a lot of havoc, causing the heroes on Newbie side to not be able to do what they want. And the tempo of Secret, because initially the laning phase was fine for Newbie, but they made some very questionable movements and plays that end up losing them fights, and they suddenly fell very far behind. And when you're behind as a team with ultimates without all your blink dagger, it's very hard for you to take a fight. They have no one to set up the fights for them. Fissure is not enough, and Ravage, if you don't have blink, is not a spell that can set up against heroes like Weaver, Necrophos, or Nature's Prophet. They are just able to position well enough. As a result, Secret just snowball the game from there and then take it. We need to change something up. And yeah, moving to game 2, but yeah, we just got into the draft. Thanks Emilo Joshua for subscribing.
5 seconds remaining.
So now in game 2, Newbee has first pick, and we're probably going to see very similar bans, if not the exact same bans as game 1. Because both teams already decided these are the heroes that they don't want to play against. So Newbee takes away Leech and Chen, targeting towards Puppy again, and Secret, Night Stalker, and will they go for the Void again? I don't think they need to ban it, but they might just they go for it just because they feel like they don't want to play against it. Okay, so Newbee go for Nyx Assassin on Kaka, a much more comfortable hero than Earthshaker. I felt like he didn't do much on Earthshaker the last game, but as a Nyx Assassin he probably is able to do much more now. And Secret immediately go for Yapsa's Rubric. I think his best hero by far, as well as Puppy's Bane. He has been targeted pretty much in the last game one, so he decided to just pick up his own hero right now in the second pick. And these two heroes doesn't give a lot of information of your draft. It's just two supports, and there are supports that can do stuff. Rubric and Bane are very good roamers. Bane is also very good at contesting heroes in the lanes. And Newbee go back for the Venomancer as they did last game. A hero that they can play on, I think, more likely SCCC as well as Mugi. But KP, I'm pretty sure he plays it as well. Okay, moving on to the second phase. With Secret already picking up two of their supports,
5 seconds remaining.
They can consider banning away the position 5 heroes maybe. Other than that, they target KP's hero on off lane, like the team fight heavy lineups. But it seems like Secret is able to play around that, so they are probably not too worried about the heroes like Tidehunter again. Instead, they ban PL. The supports on Secret can't really do with PL very well. Like, imagine the PL just Phantom Rush or Bane or Rubric with illusions. There's nothing much they can do. Like, Bane is a single target kind of hero. Newbee ban away Nature's Prophet, targeting towards Fata. He played a pretty decent Nature's Prophet. He was always around helping his teammate whenever the fights are happening.
10 seconds remaining.
It just makes the pace of Secret much faster, and Newbee doesn't want to deal with it. I think Secret might remove another illusion based hero here. Maybe the Terror Blade. As a Bane, you usually want to deal with a single target, so heroes like Sevan, Lifestealer, he's fine with dealing with it. But if Not a PL or Terrorblade kind of hero where the burst is just, as in the illusions is just too hard to deal with. Puppy is taking his time on this second bend, eating into his reserve time. Secret can probably pick Fata Zero in the third pick, and so they might.
Newbees
Okay, yeah,
turn to
another
band.
illusion based hero on the CK. I forgot about that. I mentioned Terrorblade instead, but CK is probably pretty much the same thing. The Newbee ban away anti-mage. Okay, so yeah, I think Secret is gonna pick up a Fata Zero here. Probably some sort of a bit more team fightish because Rubik and
10
Bane is
seconds
a bit
remaining.
single target, and Rubik is very dependent on what the type of heroes Newbee has.
5 seconds remaining.
Earthshaker is still in the pool, surprisingly. You can see offlane Earthshaker. Very good at setting up team fight, as well as I think Blitz mentioned, is one of the best hero at making comebacks as a team. Last game, although Newbee had the Earthshaker, he couldn't come online. Kaka didn't play, as I mentioned, he didn't play that well on that hero in the early game, and he, without the blink, he just couldn't do much in the team fights. Okay, Papi is already taking all his reserve time. Just 30 seconds left, and it's just the third pick. Probably thinking hard on the approach he want to enter into this draft.
Legion Commander.
Okay, and so he goes for the offlane Legion Commander. Not sure if there's any particular reason on picking this Legion right now. Like, as in, there's no bad rider on Newbee. It's just a hero that
10 seconds remaining.
it's good against Veno in a sense. If you can get a jump on him, you can burst him down before he gets his ultimate off, then that will be very good for your team. But at the same time, Plague Watts is very good at blocking blink daggers, and Legion's the way he engage and initiate is going to be very important. He might even go Shadow Blade this game over the blink dagger just because of the Venomancer. And Newbee goes for the Ursa for Mugi here. It's a hero that they were very comfortable about 6 months ago, I would say, but they haven't seen them play that
5
for a very long
seconds
time.
remaining.
And Ursa is also a very single target hero against heroes like Rubik and Bane. It's very easy to kite. It's very easy for him to get kited by them, especially Bane, who can get Fiend's Grip. This game they got Nyx Assassin for the stun, and that's all for now. They probably need 1 or 2 more stuns in the remaining 2 heroes. If not, the same thing will happen to the Ursa as it happened to the Lifestealer the last game. The thing about Ursa is that Legion doesn't really want to duel him because unless he's very sure that his team is able to cover him. If not, Ursa is probably going to win the man fight against Legion if he gets duel. And Secret goes for Ember, seeing that Newbee's lineup has a very severe lack of lockdown at this moment. And Mid-1's Ember is also one of the best in the world, and he's also his best hero, I believe.
5 seconds remaining.
The Ember okay, Team Secret's heroes actually has like tremendous amount of lockdown. There's Bane Sleep, Bane Grip, Rubik Lift, and if let's say he's still Impale, Searing Chains, Duel, and all these are all tools to kite the Ursa. This Ursa is not going to have a very good game.
Team secrets turn to band.
Okay, so Newbee goes for the Necrophos here. It's a way to lock down the Ember Spirit because currently they really lack the lockdown. And it's a good way to set up to keep a hero there for Ursa to hit on. As I mentioned, Ursa is very easy to get kited, but if you can lock down a hero for just that 2-3 seconds from Necrophos Reaper Scythe,
10 seconds
it should be good enough for Ursa to burst the target down.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure if it's enough though, because Necrophos
Turn to band.
against the lineup that Secret have, Necrophos Ghost Shot is good against Legion's duel if he can get the Ghost Shot out before getting dueled. But even then, you have like Triple Remnant, you have Brain Sap, you have Fate Bolt to go through all this. It's still not the best. And Secret ban away the Silencer. I think
5 seconds remaining.
Silencer is a it usually works very well with Legion Commander, but it works the same way in a sense that if Legion jumps in and duel, and if the opponent has a global silence, then your whole team can't follow up with your duel anymore. And as a result, the duel is most likely not going to result in a kill. As a result, I think that's why Secret decides to ban the Silencer here, and also because Newbee is lacking a position 5 at the moment. And Global Silence is also very effective against Ember Spirit, because currently Newbee, as I mentioned, they lack things to kill the Ember Spirit, and Global Silence will be a very good way to do it. Newbee being afraid of the Ace Huska, they decide to ban it away, even though there's no defensive support on Secret like the Oracle or Dazzle. But Secret does do it from time to time, playing Ace on Huska without any pairing with the Oracle or Dazzle. Ace is just one of the most well-known Huska players apart from like maybe TNC's Cuckoo. So yeah, they just play it safe. They don't want to get cheesed by Team Secret in the so-called surviving game for them. They need to win this to stay in the tournament. If they lose, they're out. Okay, this last pick by Newbee, they need a position 5 that can help with lockdown. Or some form of silence. Skywrath might be a very unorthodox pick, but it might not be that bad this game. You can ulti on the Legion when he duels. The silence is very good against Ember Spirit. You can cancel Finn's grip with silence as well on a Bane. It's a very unlikely pick, but I would say it's still a possible chance. And you can follow up on top of a Necrophos Reaper Scythe as well, the huge burst damage. Or they might, or the another option is they can go for AA, but AA will just have the same problem as last game. It will be too slow, too immobile, and not enough playmaking heroes on the map.
Team Secret's turn to pick.
Instead, they go for a Visage. Not sure about position 5 Visage though. Oh, and Team Secret ended up still going back for a different form of cheese. Is that Fata's Broodmother or Ace Broodmother? Okay, so look at Newbee's lineup. What AoE do they have? Necrophos? That's all. Death Pulse. That's Death Pulse and Impale. That's their only form of AoE. And probably Ursa's Clap, and that is really pushing it very far. Okay, even before the Broodmother, I would already say that Secret have like a stronger draft. But on top of this Broodmother, the laning is going to be so difficult for Newbee. Broodmother is going to be able to get quite a bit in the laning phase, I would say, and it's really a position 5 Visage.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, based on the last game's playstyle and this game's draft, I think it's gonna be a 2-0. Okay, so how can Newbee play out the draft so that they can actually have a chance at this? They have one thing for them is they have Ursa against Ember Spirit in the mid lane. I think Secret might maybe try to dodge it. I'm not sure if they will. Maybe they can put Broodmother in the mid lane to match up against the Ursa. Because Ember kind of, I think Ursa crushes Ember in the mid lane. So yeah, I think they need to dodge that matchup. And then so they need to really try to win their lanes and snowball. I think that's their only chance. If the game is even and it goes in a mid game and Secret continues doing that thing, it's gonna be near impossible for Newbee to win. Okay, so Newbee will want to find the Ursa matchup against the Ember wherever he goes. And then Necrophos and Venal is really very strong laners, self-sustain. They probably need to put the Necro against the Brood, but even then it's not the best lane. They really have they don't really have any optimal lane setup for the Brood. And it does look like the Brood is going mid. Let's see. Yeah, he's putting a web here. He might be putting this just to bluff Newbee into saying that he's going mid and them switching the lane. Yeah, see they're picking it right now. They're saying that there's a web mid, so we are going. Maybe they are trying to mind games. Then after he switch him to the bottom. That's a very high possibility. Will we see any lane switch? It looks like Ursa is still going mid though.
30 seconds to battle.
They're not switching it up. I think this web is more of a mind game web. But Newbee is not falling for it. Okay, so yeah, just to recap, I think Newbee is going to be a very tough game for them. I would favor this draft to Secret very, very heavily actually. Okay, thanks for watching and let me know what you think about the drafts in the comments below. Bye.
The battle